My dear child, I have been watching closely and I see what is about to unfold in your life. The person you'll be spending time with this Sunday has been thinking deeply about you, more than you realize. They have been carrying a special surprise in their heart, something they want to share, something they hope will make you smile. But my child, even though their heart is pure and their intentions are good, there is a hesitation within them. There is a part of them that is afraid you might not see their effort the way they hope you will. I need you to know right now, approach this meeting with an open heart. Do not come with heavy expectations or doubts. Let your soul be light, let your spirit be welcoming, because beautiful things happen when love is allowed to flow freely. Type 111 to claim it. You have prayed for companionship, for laughter, for signs that you are loved not just by heaven but by people on earth too. And I have heard every word you whispered into the quiet. I have seen every tear you shed when you felt invisible, overlooked, or forgotten. You were never invisible to me, and this Sunday I am sending you a reminder through this person. It may not unfold exactly the way you imagined. It might even feel awkward, unexpected, or small at first. But my dear child, don't measure the size of the surprise, measure the heart behind it. For I have placed my love within their heart to reach you, and if you look closely, you will see my fingerprints all over the moment. They have rehearsed in their mind a dozen ways to surprise you. Sometimes they get overwhelmed by their own nervousness, wondering if you will notice the tiny details they are putting effort into. Child, I need you to understand something very important. Love is often hidden in the smallest gestures. It's in the way they look at you when you aren't watching. It's in the way they adjust plans just to make sure you're comfortable. It's in the little things they won't even know you noticed. I am working through them. I am using their hands, their voice, and their simple gestures to reach the parts of your heart that have been waiting to feel seen, valued, and cherished. But my precious one, there's something else I need you to know. Just as they are planning a surprise for you, they are also carrying fears inside. They fear being misunderstood. They fear being judged if they don't get it exactly right. And because of that, there's a small chance they may hold back some part of their surprise, not because they don't care, but because they care too much. If you walk into this moment with eyes only for perfection, you might miss the miracle I'm weaving through imperfection. Look deeper. Listen to the silences between the words. Feel the love hiding between the lines. I promise you, there is a blessing coded into this meeting that will ripple into your future in ways you can't yet see. There is so much more happening behind the scenes than you can imagine. I have been working in both of your lives, softening hearts, healing old wounds, stirring up courage where fear once lived. This meeting on Sunday is not an accident, not a coincidence. It is a divine appointment. A seed is being planted, and though you may not see the full harvest immediately, I need you to trust that it will grow. Water it with kindness. Fertilize it with gratitude. Guard it with patience. I am the master gardener, and I have already prepared the soil. All I ask is that you show up with an open heart and let me do the rest. Type 222 if you believe. You may wonder, God, why now? Why this person? Why this day? And I tell you, because the time is ripe. Because your heart has reached a place of readiness. Because this person, though imperfect, carries a piece of my love meant specifically for you. And because some prayers are answered not through grand fireworks, but through quiet, steady moments of love unfolding right before your eyes. Do not dismiss it. Do not doubt it. Even if everything feels ordinary on the surface, know that I am moving mightily beneath the ordinary. Know that heaven is closer to earth than you think, especially when hearts connect in my name. And my child, you need to prepare your spirit. This surprise they are planning carries more than just affection. It carries a message from me to you, that you are worthy of love without needing to earn it. That you are cherished even when you don't perform. That joy is coming back into your life, not because you forced it, but because it is your inheritance. I have spoken over your life blessings that no one can cancel. I have declared over you victories that no circumstance can steal. And this Sunday is just one chapter of a much bigger story I am writing. A story where love wins, where hope rises, and where you realize you were never forgotten, not for a moment. So when you meet this person, remember this: be fully present. Leave behind the worries of yesterday and the fears of tomorrow. Open your arms, open your smile, open your eyes wide to see what I am doing. Respond not just with your words, but with the warmth of your soul. Let your gratitude shine, even if the surprise feels small. For what you bless multiplies. A grateful heart unlocks greater gifts. A joyful spirit attracts miracles. When you honor the love being offered, you honor me, because I am the source of every good and perfect gift. And child, listen carefully now, not every surprise is wrapped in shiny paper. Some surprises come wrapped in awkward jokes, clumsy words, shy glances. But the treasure inside is priceless. If you look beyond appearances, you will find my hand delivering blessings right into your lap. Be tender. Be forgiving. Be expectant but not demanding. Let love flow naturally, without trying to control or script it. What I have planned is far better than anything you could orchestrate. And if you trust me in this, you will walk away from Sunday carrying more joy than you even know how to hold. They may hesitate. They may stammer. They may even second-guess themselves at the last minute. That's okay. I am bigger than their fears. I am stronger than their insecurities. And I am working through it all. Trust me when I say your heart is safe in my hands. Trust me when I say no effort made in love is ever wasted. Trust me when I say what you are about to receive is a sign that your prayers have not gone unanswered, even when it felt like heaven was silent. Subscribe to our channel if you love God. This meeting is not just about you being blessed. It is also about you being a blessing. Your kindness, your acceptance, your openness have the power to heal more than you know. Sometimes, child, you are the miracle someone else is praying for, just by being yourself, just by smiling, listening, encouraging, and receiving what they offer with joy. You think you are the one needing a surprise, but you are also the surprise I am giving to them. In your laughter, they will find hope. In your gratitude, they will find courage. In your presence, they will find a glimpse of me. My dear child, remember, nothing in your life happens randomly when your heart is surrendered to me. I am the one ordering your steps even when you don't see the full path ahead. The person you will meet this Sunday is part of a tapestry I've been weaving with great care. Every thread, every color, every tiny detail matters. This connection will awaken something in your soul that has been sleeping, a part of you that needs to believe again in the beauty of simple moments, in the magic of human kindness, in the deep, quiet ways I show my love through others. Trust me, child, what you're about to experience will be more valuable than you realize at first glance. Sometimes the biggest gifts are disguised as simple smiles, small plans, casual meetings. But within them, eternity brushes against time and leaves blessings behind. You are carrying so much inside you, dreams, questions, hidden hopes you rarely dare to speak out loud. I know all of them. I treasure all of them. And I am not ignoring your silent longings. This Sunday encounter is not the final answer to all you've prayed for, but it is a step, a whisper from heaven saying, I'm still writing your story. I'm still listening. I'm still moving. Even if the day feels ordinary, trust what is happening in the spiritual realm. Trust that seeds are being planted deep within you and within them. Some of these seeds will grow into friendships, some into revelations, some into breakthroughs. Just because you can't see the roots growing underground doesn't mean the growth isn't happening. Child, I want you to relax your heart. Stop trying to predict what will happen. Don't weigh the day with heavy expectations or silent tests you expect them to pass. That is not love. That is fear wearing the mask of wisdom. Let love be free. Let the surprise come to you however it chooses to arrive. I am the one orchestrating it. If you control every moment, you may miss the unexpected beauty I am trying to bring. If you expect a certain script, you might miss the real story I'm writing just for you. Trust the unfolding. Trust the pauses. Trust the laughter that bubbles up out of nowhere. Trust the emotions you feel, even if they surprise you. Trust me. I see that small worry still lingering in your mind. What if they disappoint me? What if they change their mind? Let me settle your spirit. No disappointment can cancel my plans for you. No human mistake can derail my blessing. Even if things don't go perfectly, I am still working all things for your good. I am the God who turns stumbles into dances, who turns awkwardness into intimacy, who turns misunderstandings into deeper trust. You don't have to walk on eggshells this Sunday. You don't have to brace yourself for disappointment. You just have to show up with a heart willing to see me moving even in imperfect moments. There's something else I want you to know, my child. This person, though they may not even realize it fully, is part of my healing process for you. You have been carrying silent bruises, invisible scars from past wounds. You have smiled through the pain so many times. You have stayed strong for others when inside you long for someone to notice your own cracks. I noticed. I always noticed. And while ultimate healing comes from me, sometimes I send it wrapped in another soul's kindness. This Sunday, I am sending you a little piece of that healing, through this person's actions, through their words, through the look in their eyes that says, "I see you." Do not be afraid to be yourself. You don't need to put on a performance to be loved. You don't have to hide your quirks, your softness, your hopes. I made you the way you are on purpose. Let the real you show up this Sunday, the you who laughs too loudly sometimes, the you who cares deeply, the you who dreams bravely even after disappointment. That is the you I celebrate. That is the you I want to shine through. And that is the you that this person needs to see. They aren't coming to meet a perfect person. They are coming to meet a real heart, a real soul glowing with the light I placed within you. You may wonder what surprise they are planning. Maybe it's a gift. Maybe it's a word. Maybe it's a simple gesture that holds more meaning than anything bought with gold. Whatever it is, don't miss it by being too focused on what it is. Focus on why it is. Because I moved their heart to think of you. Because they care enough to prepare something. Because they want to see you smile. That, my beloved, is the real miracle. That's the heartbeat behind every surprise, love expressing itself bravely, even when the world tries to make love small or transactional. You are about to be the receiver of a sacred offering of love, however small or big it may look on the outside. Type 555 if you trust Jesus. And child, prepare yourself, because after Sunday, the story won't end. This moment is a beginning, a doorway, a gentle push into a new season where you feel more connected, more hopeful, more alive than you have in a long time. I am stirring the waters of your heart again. I am waking up old dreams you thought had died. I am bringing you new laughter, new conversations, new reasons to wake up excited. I am answering your prayers in ways you didn't even think to ask for. My surprises are endless, and Sunday is only the first whisper of what's coming. Stay expectant. Stay joyful. Stay surrendered. There is more, so much more, just ahead. Even now, as you are reading these words, I am already at work. I am already preparing the room where you will meet. I am already filling the atmosphere with peace. I am already touching their heart in subtle ways, encouraging them, strengthening them to follow through. You are not alone in this. Heaven is involved. Angels are moving. Destiny is unfolding like a hidden scroll being opened one golden line at a time. You are stepping into a moment I designed long before you ever thought to pray for it. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just like me, to be faithful even when you didn't know what to ask for? You're doing better than you think. You're growing in ways you don't always notice. You're stronger, wiser, kinder than you were a year ago. and even the parts of you that still feel weak are held firmly in my grace. There's no failure so big that it can unwrite my promises. There's no flaw in you that scares me away. There's no brokenness in you that I cannot use for beauty. Trust that I know what I'm doing, even when life feels unpredictable. Trust that the same hands that hold the stars in place are holding your Sunday meeting together with precision, tenderness, and divine love. Type 333 if you trust angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and the wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings. And may the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance, trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey toward love. Amen. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. An important message is waiting for you in the next video where you'll hear it. And even after this moment passes, and Sunday folds quietly into memory, I want you to know the ripple has just begun. What you feel, what you awaken in each other, will echo into future days like a sacred rhythm beating softly in the background of your life. There will be more moments, some loud with laughter, some still with peace, some surprising, others simple, each crafted with intention by my hand. You are entering a season of slow unfolding, where trust deepens, where tenderness becomes your language, where smiles become safe places to rest. You won't have to chase love, it will meet you in the ordinary. It will greet you in the moments you once took for granted and redefine them as sacred ground. I am not just giving you connection, I am giving you restoration. The kind of restoration that makes you breathe differently. Softer. Deeper. Freer. You will begin to see how every closed door led you to this threshold, how every tear you cried watered the soil for what is now beginning to bloom. Do not worry if it still feels fragile. New life always does. But I am with you in this new beginning. I am holding it tenderly, sheltering it from storms you don't even see coming. Just walk gently. Walk faithfully. Walk with your eyes wide open to grace. And as this relationship deepens, whether slowly or suddenly, trust that I am in every layer, every silence, every unspoken hope. The conversations you've longed to have, the healing ones, the clarifying ones, the affirming ones, they are coming. And when they do, you'll feel a burden lift off your heart that you didn't even know you were still carrying. Your soul will exhale. You will find safety in someone else's presence, and through it, you will find me all over again. Because I am not just the God of thunder and miracles. I am the God of eye contact. Of gentle hands. Of whispered reassurance. I am the God who kneels to meet you where you are, and this time, I am doing it through another heart that I've been preparing for you all along. So be still, beloved. Be brave. Be ready. For what begins in tenderness this Sunday is a thread I will continue weaving through the days, weeks, and seasons to come. And one day, when you look back, you'll see how clearly my love was written through it all, word by word, moment by moment, miracle by miracle. Keep your heart soft. Keep your hands open. What you are stepping into is holy. What you are about to receive is more than a meeting, it is an invitation into something divine. Trust me, child. I never waste a moment, and I never miss a prayer. This is only the beginning.